Hi, my name's Aimee MacRae. I am 24 years old. I stay in South Lanarkshire, Larkhall, and this is Rufus. So I work for Ross Dhu Equestrian in Hamilton, and we specialise in horses that have got training problems or behavioural issues, remedial problems, things like that. And basically all I'm there to do is help the horses, care after them, basic care, basic handling, basic training, unless expertise is required in other fields. I am yard manager here, so I actually specialise in running the place, running my staff, and specialising in all the horses that come in for backing, the ones that aren't handled, and specialise in giving them the best start possible. The Equido qualifications are very similar to the qualifications that are already out there, but we have found that and developed a better way of working with the horses and a better bond and understanding them, and the whole ethos is being less is more. The less work in how loud you become working with your horses can be tamed when you start opening your eyes to different ways and different paths to follow. I chose to do the Equido levels because I had been round about horses all my life, and I did find that I was just looking for a different way. I felt like there were so many things that maybe needed changed or could be adapted and managed better, or just different ways of doing things, that's what I was looking for. I felt like some things were very traditional, and everything's always adapting and changing, so you just know that there's always a better way and you can always just do better. I have loved doing every part of these qualifications. I have enjoyed the amount of experience I've had, because as much as you've got a lot of theory, you've got a lot of practical as well, so you're constantly hands-on, you're constantly learning, you're just right into the job, and that's the best way. If you're going to be working with animals and horses and things like that, there's only so much book smart you can get. It's a practical physical job, and you need to be in there and learning all your timing and everything else round about them. With my job in particular, I do focus on a lot of people that are lacking confidence and things like that, so I feel they can make a difference to them when I'm helping them with their issue with their horse. If I can help the horse to then help the person and put that together, that's the partnership that I look for, and that's where I feel like I can make a difference in my job. I find that so rewarding, and I get so much satisfaction from seeing a broken puzzle go together, and that's why I do my job. I do it so I can see the benefits from both sides, and everybody's happy. We work with horses, and we have horses to have fun, not for it to be full of anxiety and things. So if there's any way, shape or form that I can try and be better and help someone else be better, that's all that matters. I would always recommend having a good team behind you. You always want to know that you can trust the people you're with, because if you do get injured in any way or something goes wrong, again, unpredictable animals, you want to make sure you've got somebody there that you can rely on, that's confident enough to help you get out of the situation that you've ended up getting yourself into. So having a great team round about you that you can trust is always a bonus to have, isn't it? When my staff come in, we will put them through their Equido level 1, and that gives us a basic knowledge as to where they're at, where they're at in their level of experience with working with horses. We've had people who are complete novices walk in and walk out brilliant, and we've had people that have come in and said that they've done a bit and it's been highlighted that they haven't, and then when we can highlight that, we can then work on them to get them better. The qualifications just let you develop yourself and make you so much more aware on things that are going on, and when it comes to the likes of training, that's where all our training is based from that. If they've got a sort of knowledge on what they're already studying, to then put it into the practical, you'll see the benefits from it, and you'll start to develop that skill set from just reading what you're doing and then performing the act. Best thing about my job must be watching that partnership form again between horse and rider. I've always loved that. I always get so much joy from that. I just feel so overwhelmed with so many happy emotions for that person when everything falls into place for them. I just totally enjoy the whole aspect of something that was so difficult for someone to overcome, to change that whole aspect for them and change that whole situation, change the whole scenario, and have that different outlook on when they arrive and when they're leaving. So you'll see some people come in and they're very anxious and they're very worked up just being round about their horse, and if you can change that in a session, that's golden to me. That's what I do my job for. That's why I do my job.